he's so inventive, he's so creative, he's always able to see something in a character that is so evident once you see it, but before he's presented it to you, it feels like a hidden treasure that you never knew was there. Little idiosyncrasies or just inventive details that are that are dramatic, that fill the screen. You know, they fill the screen, and they're very big, but at the same time they're not over the top. They're in a bad way. You know, they're what you need to fill a movie screen. If you've paid the money and you come in and you sit down and you watch it, you get a performance. You get a great performance that's always so touching and humorous. That's what people always probably forget, or my favorite thing about all his performances that I love is just how deeply funny he is. He's very, very funny, and usually that's because he's showing you something that that can be difficult to look at sometimes. It's usually a piece of human nature that's absurd and bizarre, and it ends up being very funny because you don't see it very often. It's true, he did. He made his wife a copy of a Balenciaga, sort of a gray, a day suit that's beautiful. But he had these great long leather gloves, which I guess opera gloves, I think you'd call them, right? And he did it. I think he made a mistake of thinking that it would be, but on the outside, the dress looked very, very simple, which, of course, means it's not going to be simple at all. It's going to be incredibly complicated and difficult to make. But that was a great lesson. This was a great test at the end of his apprenticeship when he was studying in New York at the New York City Ballet. He was learning how to make costumes and draping. And so this was his final exam, was to make a Balenciaga. Yeah. It's a hard. I think Gothic romance was what we've been saying, you know, because we always loved these films like Rebecca and Suspicion and Gaslight. Those films always have a romance, but they also have an element of danger, and that is a really appealing combination. But I suppose one thing we've added to it is something that's funny. That there's a humor hopefully in our story that is very strong. That back in the old days you didn't get too much of that. So we tried to sort of make it a Gothic romantic comedy, suspense, drama.
天才的な仕立て屋レイノルズ。彼はある日若きウェイトレスアルマに出会った。
Will you have dinner with me?
I feel as if I've been looking for you for a very long time.
You look beautiful. Very beautiful.
男は女の完璧な体を愛した。
Reynolds has made my dreams come true, and I have given him what he desires most in return. Every piece of me. Why are you not married?
Her arrival has cast a very long shadow.
She's barely looked at you this evening, has she?
My brother can feel cursed, that love is doomed for him.
Stop playing this game.
What game?
All your rules and your clothes and all this money and everything is a game.
This was an ambush.
Stop it!
オートクチュールのドレスが導く禁断の愛の扉が開かれる。ファントムスレッド。